Good morning students, welcome to your maths class. So in the last class we have seen about graphs. Okay, what we learned? What is a data? Data is nothing but collection of information which helps us to take the decisions. And how the data will be organized? The data will be organized using your tally marks. Suppose here 8 is there. Now how to represent this 8 by using the tally marks? Nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4. And the fifth one you have to cross out. And 6, 7, 8. Like this you have to represent. And this is the tally marks. These are the tally marks, and the number of counts will be your frequency. Okay. And representing the data using your tabular form and using your tally marks is nothing but your frequency distribution table. And we'll see today we have two types of graphs. Graphs are two types. One is pictograph. One is pictograph. Next one is bar graph. Graphs are of two types. One is pictographs, the other one is bar graph. So what are pictographs? What are pictographs? So a pictograph is a graph used to represent the data, by using symbols or pictures. So we represent the given data by using some symbols. Suppose sun is there, means we will draw the sun. Suppose some tractor is there, we will draw the tractor. Some flowers are there, means we will represent those data with the use of some symbols and pictures. Understood? So what is a pictograph? A pictograph is a graph which is used to represent the data by using symbols or pictures. Suppose there are persons are there. Number of persons are there. Suppose the number of persons are 1, 2, 3, 4, up to minimum, up to 10 is there suppose. So that how can I represent a person? Like this I can represent a person. Suppose there are 5 are there, means I can draw 5 symbols like this. I can draw 5 symbols like this. But suppose if the data is having 20 persons, 30, 40 persons, then can you draw? Will it be easy for you to draw 20 symbols, 40, 50, 100 symbols over on your paper? It is not. Yes, definitely it will be difficult for you to draw the number of persons on the paper. So, to avoid this, so we will consider the scale. What is this scale? Scale is nothing but, suppose there is a person. Okay. So this symbol indicates one person. In generally, one person. But when you consider the scale, so this one person indicates 5 persons. One person indicates 5 persons. How means? Head is taken as 1 person, 2 hands will be taken as 2 persons, 2 legs will be taken as 2 persons. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one complete symbol indicates 5 persons. Suppose if I want to represent only 4 persons, so how I will represent? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it indicates only 4 persons. Only 4 persons. Now I want only 3. Then how? Only 3. Head will be there. 1, 2. So this indicates only 3 persons. Only 2 persons I want. Only 2 persons I want. Then how you are going to do? Head will be there and only one hand will be there. Suppose if only one person means only head will be there. This is how we consider the scale. So instead of drawing n number of pictures like this, one symbol indicates 5 persons. One symbol indicates 5 persons. So this is nothing but your scale. So consideration of the number of persons. Okay, this is nothing but your scale. Understood? Now you can note it down. We will see one example on the pictogram, how to draw the pictogram. Here comes the question. The number of girls in a school from classes 6 to 10 are given below. In a school, how many number of girls are there in each class? They have given as a table. Now you have to represent this data using your pictographs. The number of girls as it is persons. Now can you draw 25 persons, 30 persons? No, you can't represent. Yes. Now how you have to draw? You have to draw the table over here. Okay. Now here comes your solution. Draw a table. Okay. Now this is your represents the class. Class and number of girls. Class and number of girls. Okay. Now first 6th class. Now first 6th class. So as I said, you have to consider the scale. Okay. So what is the scale? So here you write down the scale. Scale. So one girl, one symbol or else one symbol is equal to 5 girls. One symbol is equal to 5 girls. So how many girls are there here? 25 are there. Yes. So here you draw one more column. Draw one more column. How many are there? 25. So one symbol is equal to 5 girls. Then you divide 25 by 5. So how much it is? 5 ones are 5 5s are, which is equal to 5. Which is equal to 5. So how many symbols you have to draw? 5 symbols you have to draw. Now draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Understood? Now this is about 6th class. Now coming to your 7th class. How many are there? 30. Total 30 are there. So now you divide this 30 with the scale you have considered. 5 ones are, 5 6 are is equal to 6. So 6 shapes you draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Understood? Now in the same way, 20 if you take. 8th class, 20. So 20 by 5. 5 ones are 5 fours is equal to 4. So you have to draw the 4 shapes. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So like this, in the same way, for 9th and 10th also you have to draw. 15 means you divide 15 with the 5. 5 3s are. So 3 shapes you have to draw. And for 10 also you divide with the 5. How much you will get? 2. So 2 shapes you have to draw. So 3 I have done for you, and the remaining 2 you have to draw on your own. And even in the textbook also they have given one question in Brain Booster 1. Favorite fruit for the students in a class are given below. Draw pictograph to represent the data. See here, fruits given and number of students. Number of students. So apple is equal to 5. See here, the numbers are very less. So you can draw the symbols of apples. As here only 4 single digits are there. So you can draw the 5 apples, 4 bananas, 6 mangoes, 2 grapes, 10 oranges you can draw. Okay. So continue this. Draw the 2 more for 9th and 10th also. You draw the pictograph and do the Brain Booster 1 exercise first question. Understood, children? Thank you.